Hey everyone, it's Tom Bickey with Andy Mac Home Mortgage and Cash to Keys, and I have a very special guest today. We have TT Castro. She's one of our first-time home buyers that bought last Friday, and we have her here today to just talk a little bit about her experience with being a first-time home buyer and using our new program, Cash to Keys, to be able to make a cash offer. TT, welcome.
Hi, everyone. I am super excited to be here.
Awesome. So you just bought your house on Friday. Today is a Tuesday. How's the home, moving in experience going the way you planned?
Yes, it's kind of crazy. I think it's going a lot quicker than I had planned, if I'm going to be honest. I'm ready to put paint on the walls and move my clothes and getting furniture today and tomorrow. It's
Oh,
been
that's amazing.
like a crazy week.
Being a first-time home buyer comes with a whole bunch of just new. It's first time doing it, first time being a home buyer. So you have been looking for a home for a while, correct?
Yes, I had been looking for a home for about 2 months before I was introduced to Cash to Keys.
Perfect. And your realtor, Chris Pisono with Keller Williams, he's the one that made that introduction for you, right?
Yes, so Tom went out and did a small introduction to the program to his team, and Chris immediately thought of me since I had been just getting pummeled by the market. And I reached out to Tom, and I was able to get pre-approved within like 2 weeks.
So when you said you got pummeled by the market, tell me what that
So
felt like for you.
as a first-time home buyer, I wasn't so I don't have a large down payment to put down. And in a market like this where homes are being so competitive on the market and you have to go in over asking, a lot of sellers want like security and the fact that their loan is going to go through. And with not a large down payment, sometimes you run the risk that you may not be able to get financing for the home. So when I was introduced to Cash to Keys, the way I saw it was as a great opportunity to be able to like curve that edge and be able to like give a better offer in that it's more secure in convincing the seller that, hey, this is a good offer and this is a quick program and we can close quick and the mortgage is settled.
That's perfect. I mean, the problem with first-time home buyers right now is if you are coming in with limited down payments, 3%, 5%, the market is saying that's not good enough anymore. And that's the complete opposite of what first-time home buyers should be experiencing. We want all first-time home buyers to be able to experience home ownership. When you first met me and we started getting into Cash to Keys, what was your initial thoughts about the program?
So at that point, I saw it as like a light at the end of the tunnel. I was like, oh my God, this is like an opportunity that is coming across my hands. And if I don't take it, I'm crazy. That was my first thought. And then after there, I was able to meet with Tom, and we actually I had a lot of questions for Tom, and he walked me through the program and the ins and outs and how the offers are going to be. And it was like after that conversation, I definitely felt more secure in that even though this is not a traditional form of maintaining a mortgage, that this is definitely an opportunity that is going to be successful.
Yeah, 100%. So going through it, did it feel any different using Cash to Keys than when you had been previously pre-qualified?
It felt like my offers were a little more competitive. I will say, eventually, as I was learning the markets, we were getting a lot more feedback from realtors and just wanting to know more about the program. And I wasn't getting that beforehand when I was putting traditional offers. Like people weren't reaching out and being interested in my offers. And throughout the process, there is a little before you put in an offer straight to the seller, you do have to send Cash to Keys the house that you are putting an offer in and what your potential offer is. And the house does go through a soft pre-approval where Cash to Keys just confirms that the house is going to be suit their standards, which is just a first-time home buyer, less than 10, a single family home, less than 10 acres, which is not what I was looking for.
Right.
And once we got the go, we were able to submit our offers.
Perfect. On like our side of it though, like the actual getting you through the process, did it feel like you were just getting a regular loan in terms of what we
Yes,
asked for?
it felt
Yeah.
like it was almost even smoother than a regular loan. I met with multiple people from Tom's team, and everyone was really nice, and everyone was really supportive, and everyone was very quick to get on the phone and like answer any questions that I had. And it just felt like a moving train. Like I am at this step of the process, and then I'm going to the next step of the process, and I'm like slowly
No,
but surely all the
good.
like boxes got checked.
Good. And if you're like listening to this and you're like, well, what is Cash to Keys? So Cash to Keys is a program that we developed to allow someone like TT to go to market and act like a cash buyer. Her offer went out as a cash buyer. Her contract was written as a cash buyer. And the reason why we did that is we believed in her, right? We did a full underwrite on her. We looked at her credit, her income, her assets. We knew that this is somebody that could easily participate in this market, but due to the fact that she was a limited down payment buyer, that was hurting her offers. So by removing all of those mortgage contingencies and her appearing as a cash buyer, put her offer right at the top of the pile, which is great. I think you got your third offer accepted. And I know you were close to getting your other two accepted as well, which is great.
Yeah.
Now, in addition to that, you also participated in one of our new program offerings too, on the
So
mortgage side.
I actually took a first time home buyers course that was very simple over the phone. And with the course, we actually went through my budget, and we like just laid everything in line what would be best for me going forward. And that I am going to have to do follow up in the next 45 days and 90 days just to make sure everything's still on track. And as a big bonus with the additional support, the course did come with a small, not small, $3,000 grant. So not only am I being supported throughout the process, I actually get some additional support on the aftermath just to make sure that like everything is going through smoothly.
That's great. That's great. So you got a cash offer accepted. You closed on a great mortgage. You got a $3,000 grant. You got some added financial support. I mean, this is what we are trying to accomplish by this program. So anything else you'd like to add about your experience working with Cash to Keys or us here at Amy Mac?
As an added bonus, with the help of my real estate agent, Chris Bisono, and Cash to Keys, we were able to find a great property that appraised at over $30,000 in value, which is like the ultimate. Like, if the $3,000 grant was the cherry on top, this is like the whipped cream on top of the
And the
sundae.
sprinkles or jimmies, depending on what part of the state you're in, right? But no, in all seriousness, no, you were able to make a much more competitive offer because it was cash, which ultimately allows you to buy a home that was maybe a little under market value. And that's not going to happen every single time we hit a home run here, but like everything that we prescribed worked out for you. And I couldn't be more happy for you and what this means for your future. So I'm excited for you.
Thank you so much, Tom. I'm so grateful that you and your team and Chris and his team were able to get me through the finish line, and I never had a doubt, but I'm just so happy it finally became a reality.
Well, TT, enjoy your home. You've worked hard for it. I'm so excited that you're in it, and I can't wait to see what you do with it.
Thank you so much, Tom. Good night,
All right.
everyone.
Good night.
Bye-bye.